So when you start out, it was kind of like, went in and signed all the paperwork, and then it was like, okay, good luck. And it's like, you don't think about how am I going to get leads, how am I going to get business, who do I talk to, what are the first steps I take to get my business going. Get educated first. Maybe take the first month of your career, call people and try to get business, but really get the fundamentals down, with how to write a contract, what your option periods are and stuff like that. The stuff they teach you in real estate school. So if you're first starting to get going, the first thing I did was I went in my phone and I called every single person. I don't care if I hadn't talked to them since college or whatever. I called everybody, and just let everybody know what I was doing. So that'd be like one of the first things I would say is let everybody know in your sphere via the telephone. Don't be afraid to get on the phone. You have to get on the phone. And then with social media, just to let everybody know what you're doing, and it soaks into everybody's brain that you're the real estate guy. So as I got going and as I started doing deals, you're gonna naturally, if you're posting those on social media, you're gonna get a sort of momentum effect. And I've found the best way to keep in contact is social media. And I used to do a weekly email. I found that that's a little bit too often, I think. So I try to do a quarterly email, and I have everybody in a MailChimp database. Anybody I know, any of my past clients, emails from my cold calls are on my MailChimp database, and I send out a quarterly email just letting them know, hey, here's the market condition. Here's what I've sold lately. I have a link in there to all the different areas in my market where they can search. They just click on it and it'll take them to it's called HAR, we're in Houston. And they can search listings and different price points. There's a link to my website. So just staying consistent with that, and whenever they see your name, it's just gonna, the brain is a very associative thing. So all we do is associate this with that. So they see Blake Baker, they think real estate. And that's kind of what I've found has worked the best. I do follow the Brian Buffini system. So he helps you rate your clients, like your A's, A pluses, B's, C's. So I know who my A's and B's are, and I try to, really keep up with them as good as I can. My day-to-day is wake up, go to the office, go through my emails, kind of check on my files for the whole day, make sure all the files are good, then try to do some sort of income producing activity. So I do YouTube videos.
What's up, guys? Blake Baker back again with another video. As always, I greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch my channel.
Just on any topics I can think of, they'll just kind of pop into my head. I'll make a YouTube video about it. If somebody wants to know the home buying process, I have a YouTube video, send them the link. I build relationships with people and help them accomplish, and it's not even about the sale or the transaction, it's about the relationship. Because if you don't have a relationship with people, you're not gonna make it in this business. So my whole deal is, I don't care if they wanna buy or sell today. I just want to have a relationship with them, and if they need something, they call me, they know I'm on it, and if a transaction happens, great. But I think if you concentrate on the relationships, it's going to really help you with the long run, the long game, and you'll end up getting those referrals just because you have such good relationships with people, rather than concentrating on getting this listing or getting this closed or whatever. That's a byproduct of the relationships. My brand, I would say, is just being very responsive to my clients. More often than not, I've had people tell me, I've had agents in the past I couldn't get a hold of, and your responsiveness was like second to none. That phone's always on my side. No matter what I'm doing, if I get a call, it's got to get answered. And if I can't answer, I'm going to text them right then and there, hey, I'll call you back. People try to overcomplicate things in this job. I think responsiveness and just letting the client know that, hey, I'm here, I care. You let them know, you treat them like a friend or a family member. That's what I try to do. I think that's, if I was going to say what my branding is, it would be that. As far as keeping your consistent schedule, if you don't time block and make time to do these certain things, you're just there's no game plan there. So it's like, you want to sail to Australia, but how are you going to get there? You have to have a game plan and take the time to do what you got to do to get from A to B to C to D. So if you don't have a schedule, and if you're not consistent in that regard, then you're going to just go in circles a lot of the time. I've found that if I just stay consistent in my day-to-day activities, that it comes. I've learned to be a lot more patient than I used to be. I used to try to make everything happen like yesterday. Stuff just takes time. So I'm seeing, now that I'm in my 5th year, it's I've learned to be a lot more refined and mature and not press so hard, because this business is a marathon, not a sprint.